Welcome again to episode 7 of ATL Hawks Nest podcast. Welcome to the show this week. As always, email us at atlhawksnest@gmail.com or tweet us at atlhawksnest if you want to get in contact with us. You got questions, want suggestions, want to see something happen on the show, hit us up. Kind of a rough week this week, boys. Went 1 and 2. I know, Gene, you're maybe keeping track of that somewhere or something.
I am.
How everybody's doing now. I think none of us got that right.
I definitely did not get it right.
You said 3 and 0, right?
From undefeated to scraping a win.
Yeah.
I'm on it this week, though. I got it this week.
Yeah, it was not good. Let's be honest. I mean, there's in no world should they be losing to the Brooklyn Nets, because the Nets are terrible.
Hey, they beat Boston.
It doesn't mean they're not terrible.
I mean, no.
Yeah, I it's like I want them to be I know they're bad, but I want them to be worse than they are, and they don't achieve that expectation for me. You know, they always play us well for some reason. They always play us well. They always give us a game. And I don't know why I keep underestimating them, I guess you could say, but, you know.
I think it's the Billy King factor, Gene. I think you're team and you're like, you guys should be a lot worse than this.
Yes, that man.
How does he still have a job? Shocking.
I don't know.
It's appalling, really. I mean, it's going to be hilarious when Boston gets, well, hilarious and kind of frustrating when Boston gets the first pick overall this year, because they trade picks with the Nets this year.
Yeah, they had had you ever heard of a GM making a trade where you had the ability to swap picks and drafts? Like, I had never heard that until they did it with us. Have y'all ever heard of that?
Yeah, I had heard it. It's been done.
I never knew that was a thing.
It's definitely more like an NBA thing than it is an NFL thing. That's for sure. But yeah, I've seen it a couple times.
But nobody has ever done it quite as terrible as Billy King.
And no one's done it to the degree of it being a top 3 or a top 5 pick, I would say. Because if that would have happened, you would have heard that would have been a monumental, just boneheaded, stupid decision by whoever GM it was, and it's probably going to be Billy King.
Yeah,
if it came to be a significant pick, that would be ridiculous. Like if Brooklyn would have tanked, the years that we had that ability with them, and we got in a top 3 or top 5 pick or top 10 pick even. Jeez, I mean, the drafts are so deep these days.
I'm about to say that, like, shit, if we had gotten, it was last year and they were this bad last year and we somehow got, like, the first or second pick and somehow came away with Towns or somebody like that.
Yeah, what?
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That would have been incredible. Luck, unfortunately for us, we traded last year when it turned out to not be as high a pick, but we still should have ended up using it rather than trading it for nothing.
Yeah, so that brings me to one thing. I mean, how good of a GM is Bud right now? I mean, like, I know we talked about it previous that you can't really judge right now. You're going to have to judge, come playoff time or, even 2-3 years down the road. But how do you think he's doing? I don't know.
What do we have to base it on so far?
Yeah, I mean,
know.
I would say early returns, the draft trade was atrocious.
Yeah.
The splitter trade was okay, was decent. I think that's like to be determined how good of a trade that was come playoff time. And then I'd say the signing of Justin Holiday was probably a good signing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Re-signing Millsap, obviously, when he could have got more money in Orlando. That's good. That's good work by everybody involved. Yeah, I mean,
Okay. I mean,
there's like the one atrocious decision as it's looking now,
yeah.
which is doesn't necessarily excuse the other like good to decent decisions he's made, but we'll see. Like it's one of those things that we won't really know till playoff time because that's
Yeah.
why those decisions were made. Kind of
Yeah.
had the core that we were going to have, and then we were going to have to. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. I would say letting Damari walk was a good decision as well.
Yeah, for what he was gonna be commanding.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I wonder what if will be a factor come trade deadline. If there'll be any needs or anything that some other team will want to trade with us. I mean, I don't know if we really have a lot of tradable assets. I mean, I'd probably say the only real tradable asset would be Teague or Schroeder, and then you can attach somebody else onto that. I mean, they probably want Korver too.
I mean, you're basically just kind of giving up on the season if you trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we going to be buyers or sellers? I mean, I would think we would be buyers, but
I would think so. I mean, we've got the new owner factor. I'd be shocked if we were sellers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's interesting. I mean, as far as tradable assets, you literally named the three guys. I mean, what was it 2 or 3 years ago they had Horford kind of dangling out there as a trade?
Yeah.
But I really don't think he's. To me, he's untradeable.
Yeah, I'd say him and Millsap are probably pretty untradeable.
Yeah, I would probably include Korver in that too.
Korver, yeah,
I
I'd even throw that out there too. Yeah.
I think he's more valuable to our team than he might be to a lot of other systems out there.
Agreed.
But yeah, that Nets game was some hot garbage.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I'm looking at it now, and Thaddeus Young and Brooke Lopez killed us.
Thad Young, he always plays well against us. He always plays well.
I love Thad Young. He would be a great addition.
If we would have gotten him, man, I wouldn't have any doubts.
Can you believe that all they had to give up was Garnett for that shit?
Crazy.
No, I wonder if that's an interesting thing. I wonder if towards the end of the season or towards the trade deadline, if the Nets are really doing poorly, they would look to trade him at all. I would like to maybe get in on that action if we could.
Would you give up Teague or Schroeder for him?
No. But I might think about first round pick in the next draft and I don't know, somebody like one of the end of the bench guys. I might think about it.
It would have to be a pick because of the money. I mean, Thad can't be making anywhere close to. I guess a Schroeder would work money wise, but it would have to be a pick.
Yeah, you have to throw in a salary. You have to.
Yeah, they'd have to unload. I mean, that would be crazy if they unloaded like Joe Johnson back on us for an expiring.
Be like, peekaboo, he's back.
He's back to stop the ball a bunch.
But hey, I mean, if he could shoot a three and get wise with Bud system, I mean, crazier things have happened.
Oh shit!
He was in D'Antoni's system.
Thad Young kind of makes a lot of money, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, he makes $11 million, or is going to make $11 million next season.
He got re-upped, man. They paid him.
Yeah, never mind. Don't know that we could afford that, given what we got. All right. Nope, never mind that. Anyways.
Eating a Butterfinger and it's delicious.
I hate Butterfinger.
Oh, Colin.
Oh, wow.
We can be friends.
Sorry about you.
No, be sorry about you not liking Butterfinger. That's what you should be sorry about.
I mean, I would eat one if somebody was like, this is the only candy I got. do you want a Butterfinger? I'd be like, all right, I'll eat it. I'm just not gonna enjoy it that
Don't
much.
try to make up for it, man.
Yeah, don't.
We know where you
Oh, I'm not
stand. You
trying to make
don't
up for
like it.
anything.
It's all
I don't like
good.
Butterfinger. It's all good.
Just hold up, man. Okay, sorry. Back to the topic at hand.
All right. So you all were at the Kings game on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
How was the atmosphere?
Well,
It
we
wasn't
brought
like Kings games of the past, I'll tell you that. No, it was a good game. It was a surprising turnout for, it was raining and everything, so, but solid turnout. Got some beers; those were delicious.
Yeah, and for all you
Um,
non-Atlanta people, when it rains here, it's usually a under quarter capacity crowd.
Yeah, because the roads are usually a shit show.
I feel like
'Cause
we
they
had
already are.
I feel like we had at least half full. Lower bowl looked really good.
yeah,
Crowd was into it.
yeah, crowd was into it. We were giving Boogie the business.
Yeah.
Boogie was
Pretty sure
giving
he looked
other
back.
people the business.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure he
yeah?
looked back at one time. Yeah, it looked like he looked right at me. Because I had they were giving out these little poster things, and I rolled up mine to like a megaphone. So I was just yelling into that pretty much the entire game, just right in his ear, and I know he heard it. But
Well, maybe that explains him throwing elbows.
Yeah,
Giving him too much
he
shade
would
on the sideline.
that
And
first
how
half.
did he not even call that? Ref standing right there
No.
on the
Yeah,
baseline.
That was
I don't know how reffing in general has gotten so terrible. Like it's
bad.
always been bad, right? It's always been bad. We've known it's been bad, but the last I'd say 3 to 5 years, the reffing has just been at an all-time worst in pretty much all sports.
You know what it sort of feels like? It's like that last generation of refs like are hanging on a little bit too long and aren't ready for, and then they're realizing that and like bringing in a bunch of new guys that don't know what they're doing quite yet. So they don't have like that middle ground of people who are experienced enough but aren't too old to keep up with.
Well,
everything.
You could always rely on you could always rely on the regular season being somewhat consistently terrible, right?
Yes.
Now it's just inconsistently terrible. And then you get to the playoffs and it's consistently terrible. You know, we used to at least get a little reprieve during the playoffs where we actually got to see two teams get a rhythm developed and play a little basketball, but it's like there's three teams playing. Refs got to get their airtime. They've got to get their camera FaceTime along with the players.
Stop the game reviews.
Oh man, the reviews have really drug it down to a new level.
Yeah, I feel like when the reviews first came out, it didn't take nearly this long. Like, wasn't there like a timer or something, and they only had a certain amount of time to look at it?
They used to have like a little 2-minute timer down there.
Yeah. No, it just takes so long, and they're looking at everything, and it's, it's like almost like some of the rule mandates they have gotten too complicated and crazy, and like they kind of have to make decisions based on the rule book rather than common sense sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really fucking salty about the refs.
Hey,
refs
it's bad when they need to take a page out of the MLB's replay rule book. As far as the amount of time you're allowed to look at a replay, how quick it comes from New York. And why does New York have to be the center of Replayville? Can't we do it in, like, I don't know, Indianapolis or somewhere where it seems
more central?
More central. The people are more folky and kinder, it seems like. Like, let's get some grain-fed people making calls, not some salty New Yorker. Please.
They're real Americans.
Yeah, let's get an American flag waving dude.
Back to the POW.
Back to the POW.
Oh man. Yeah. Well. Yes.
But yeah.
I'm fully in favor of whatever can be changed. Because
I
the
know you
refs
gotta be salty, man.
cost my football team, the Wisconsin Badgers, a win this weekend.
Dude,
Oh,
Because nobody knows what a catch is anymore.
yeah,
Jesus.
complete tangent, but yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Did you
like
watch
I
that?
watched that and I was like, how's this even allowed? These refs need refs.
He literally took four steps. He caught the football, took 4 steps,
A
fell down.
knee.
His knee was in bounds, hit
he
the
gave
ground,
he gave it to
slightly
some kid
bobbled
in
the
the stand.
ball, and the ball never touched the ground. And somehow that's not a catch. It's nonsense. I saw one of the Wisconsin writers, Dave Heller, said, so by that logic, if you caught the ball at the other side of the end zone, you ran all the way across, and were stumbling the whole way, and then fell down and bobbled the ball, it wouldn't be a catch. Like, that's nonsense. It
Yeah.
makes no sense at all, based on the rules they're using.
Jesus.
It's nonsense, but it's terrible. Sorry. And then the reffing in the Cavs game was bad too, and people throwing elbows and nobody knowing what a catch is in the NFL. It's bad. It's the coup colored era of reffing.
It's amazing how bad it is and how it's gotten consistently terrible every week. Like every week you're like, okay, what's going to be the horrible call this week that is something new that you've never even heard of?
Yep.
It's like it's going to happen. You just don't know when. And it's every week. Every week.
The catch thing is remarkable. It's like they have created their own problem.
Like I don't.
Yeah.
How did it get to this point? Like why was this even a problem? It hasn't been a problem for 70 years, and then replay comes around, and then we have a completely new set of rules.
I don't know.
Like what was a catch 40 years ago?
I mean, what was it
just 2
catch
foot
4 years
down, like,
ago? It was 2 feet in bounds, and you land on the ground, you got the football, and then it comes out. I mean, Devontae's earlier this year, the one in the Wisconsin game,
Yeah.
Julio catch,
The Julio, yeah.
the interception. Oh, it's all over the place.
That should have been a catch and a fumble out of bounds.
Yeah,
so-
I mean,
yeah, it doesn't get fixed though.
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing.
Especially playing Cleveland in Cleveland, as far as basketball goes.
yeah.
Man, that's always a one-sided affair.
Yeah, that was so. Yeah, obviously they won against the Kings, big matchup against the Cavs, and of course the Cavs got all the calls in that game. It was bad. I mean, obviously the Hawks didn't help themselves by shooting like 30% in the paint and missing a bunch of easy buckets, but doesn't help when you're playing against a team and a half. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I missed the game, but I did catch some of the low lights, I guess, and it just sounds like we just didn't come out with any juice, like no energy.
I got a couple of notes from first half because I think I got extremely busy or something second half and didn't watch it.
Like I got busy doing something else.
First of all, Coach Blatt seems like a really nice guy, but I feel like his head has grown at least double what it was last year. I don't know. I don't know if his suits are shrinking or what, but man, he's got a sweet head.
He's going to
I
that
always thought he looked like
same LeBron suit guy now.
Yeah.
I always thought he looked like Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here.
I'm Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here. I don't know.
So yeah, it's just kind of funny. That was my first note. Teague, no, it was his first game back. He really seemed to have some rust. Deferred to Millsap pretty much the full first quarter.
Yeah. You could tell too. Yeah, just like along that note, you could tell too that he just wasn't finishing well. Like he didn't have his legs quite under him.
Yeah, he definitely didn't have his legs under him, but I would have thought if his shot wasn't there, he could have been the point guard. and he really didn't do much in that respect, especially to start the game off, getting his guys set up, getting everybody into their sets. Horrid shooting. Both teams actually were shooting pretty bad. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Man.
Just a bunch of salty notes, man.
Yeah.
I think
I
I wrote
don't.
refs down about 20 times.
I will
Dellavedova
say,
came in second
oh my
quarter
God.
and decided he was going to do his pestering bull crap.
Did you see the hip check that he put on Schroeder in the third quarter? That
No.
was
Oh, wait, did he actually get called for that?
oh no. He got called for a foul, but he should have been called for something
Yeah.
else. It was some shady ass shit.
Yeah. The only
Those
other thing
Aussie
that really
tactics,
stood out.
man. Those
Yeah.
Aussies, they're a scrappy bunch.
Terrible. Play basketball. Quit. It's not a wrestling match. The
Like
only other
Tim
thing
Boy
is like
Bogut.
they ran out a big lineup, and it seemed yet again our team has problems with that big lineup that can crash the boards over us and get us in trouble down the paint. I
Yeah.
think that's going to be I know Splitter was brought in to hopefully alleviate some of that, but man, we get pushed around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of those reasons, and the more I watch, like Tristan Thompson, more than any other player, gets away with the most like two hand shoves to the back of people in the history of the game. It's incredible. It seems like literally every play he pushes somebody like off on
Dude,
rebounds.
he annoys the
Like
shit out of me, man.
watch a game and just watch him play, and you'll see he literally fouls somebody every time he goes up for a rebound. It seems like
Oh yeah.
He rubs me the wrong way, man.
nobody ever calls
I don't like
it
anything
obviously because
about
it's
him.
Cleveland.
He's like a left-handed Draymond Green, like to me, as far as like hate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, strong. So
Yep.
either because he's like I played basketball with guys like that like do all like that dirty little push offs on rebounds and stuff, and like just
No place
because
for that.
they're like a big fat slob
And they
basically
can't move.
like yeah. So that's what Tristan Thompson reminds me of.
Yeah, he reminds me of a box of flaming garbage.
A Max Steel box of flaming garbage.
um, yeah, the other
But
thing
anyway,
that pissed me off that game, J.R. Smith hitting crazy threes again on us. That was like
wow,
some
what's
bad
new?
flashbacks for me. Yeah, just hitting a crazy bunch of threes. It was obnoxious.
Wow, what's new? J.R. Smith hitting
Yeah,
open threes. And
yeah,
that's going to be our undoing. If we're trying to really do something, we have to extend that defense, and we have to start getting into the better closeout habits. Because those threes, I mean, everybody. That's what the NBA is now, and shooting threes and volume threes.
I mean,
We got to get that down.
I'm looking at the stats for that game, and three-point shooting was pretty even. We shot 11 of 28, and they shot 11 of 29.
Yeah. Okay.
It was that first half um that killed us with our
yeah. Especially that second quarter, I think too.
yeah, field goal percentage in the first half was below 30.
Ugh.
So
Yeah.
not good.
I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Like, I'm scrolling through, like, people's shooting percentage here. Al Horford, 4 of 12, 33%. Paul Millsap, 3 of 13, 23%. Tabo is, like, the only one who actually shot okay. 6 of 12, 50%. Kyle Korver, 4 of 10, 40%. Dennis Schroeder, 3 of 8, 37%. Teague, 3 of 12, 25%. Like, it's terrible.
Ugh.
It's bad. Al Horford was minus 26 on the game. Not good.
It's not good.
Now, when you've got, let's see, our starting lineup, when you've got everybody in the minus, that's no good.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, I did notice down at the bottom, the Hardaway Jr. DNP.
Yeah, okay, just hanging out.
They just need to change his name, his number to 000 in DNP.
You know, it's extra frustrating too because like watching that game, I was like, man, we could really use another shooter out there.
You can always use another shooter.
Just,
I just can't.
frustrating.
I mean, are we really gonna start a pool now? Of
I think we
when
should.
of when he's gonna play? I think we should.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
All right. I'm gonna pull up his schedule and try to figure out when I think he's gonna play.
I don't know, when do you predict that Teague and Schroeder get injured? A dual injury there that'd get him in the lineup.
Dude, I don't even know
So I
if
got all right. I'm gonna have him playing in the. Actually, let's go Sunday, January 3rd at New York Knicks. No, I feel like that's too long. Hold on.
Sunday, January
That
3rd
feels
at the
like a long time away.
That's like
Hang on a
all of
second.
December, man.
Yeah, let me back off that for a second here.
I swear, man, if he has not played by that time, we might as well just.
All right,
I mean,
all right. Here, I got it. All right. Wednesday, December 16th, Philadelphia 76ers at home. Put me down for Wednesday, December 16th.
December 16th.
That's not a bad
Okay.
call.
Okay.
I figured it'd be coming off of a back-to-back.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was sort of looking forward to.
I'm looking at the Thunder here.
That was the other one I was thinking about. Yeah.
Okay,
December
Colin.
10th.
When did you say?
So I got Wednesday, December 16th against the 76ers.
All right. Steve.
I'm gonna stick with December 10th, at Thunder.
Okay. I am gonna say when he's gonna play. I'm gonna say he's gonna play Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah, against the Lakers.
I think December 12th.
What schedule are you looking at?
December
We play
2000.
we play the Grizzlies this Friday.
Oh wait, sorry. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong.
Next Friday?
Next Friday. Okay. Let me see. There's a lot of games. I'm gonna go the 2nd.
Raptors?
About the Raptors. Yep.
We got a vote from the live studio here.
What do we got?
Laura's throwing down her birthday, 12/12. The lucky day for Hardaway.
That'll be his
Against the
birthday
Spurs?
present. That'll
Yeah.
be a birthday present from the Hawks.
I'm gonna be at the game, so.
He's gonna come in with like 2 minutes left.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
it's gonna be something like that. He's gonna play garbage time.
What are we putting into this pool? Or $3?
I don't know, like the other people like buy you a beer next time you see him.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll take that.
Whoever's closest, the other people buy him a beer next time they see him.
Done.
All right. We should also follow up with Adam and Joel what they got. Get them in on this.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Pool is locked.
That was enjoyable. Nice. Well, speaking of schedule, got a busy week this week.
Another
Four
one.
games.
Yeah.
Whew. Tuesday, the Celtics, where there should be fun, retiring Mutombo's jersey. Mutombo.
Yeah, I
Nothing
kind of
but
want to
house.
go.
Yeah, that would be dope to see him getting his jersey retired. All he's done for the team and the NBA and basketball and Africa and everything.
He's
Done
a
a lot
Hall
of
of
good
Famer,
stuff,
man.
man. Absolutely.
These guys never retired here and Denver.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love Mutombo. I saw him at Publix once, and he's huge.
Nice.
He's a big freaking guy, obviously, but you don't realize how big he is until you're like, holy crap! Like you're really 7'1", like you're all of 7'1", probably a little taller.
Yeah. He looks like he's still in good shape too. Whenever you see him moving around,
Dude, he could go out there today and probably average he'll probably get you a block and a half a game.
And 3-finger wags.
3-finger wags, probably get you like 3 or 4 rebounds. Like half a steal.
Who wants to sex Mutombo?
I was just about to say that.
That was verified, right, by Alonzo on Highly Questionable.
Was it really?
Oh yeah. They were like, it came up and they were teasing him, and he didn't outright say it, but he was given the the guilty eyes where it's like, yeah, that story is 100% true.
Hilarious. Oh man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after the C's hopefully get some payback there, because we all know about Boston.
Yeah, fuck Boston, and
They beat us once this year.
I need revenge. That is a 100% revenge game.
Yeah. Then got another chance for revenge right after that at the Timberwolves, the baby Wolves.
Yep, that's going to be a good game.
Plus 2 old scraggly vets that they got running around doing stuff.
That'll be a good game, man. God, they're a good team.
Should be a fun one to watch. I was pissed that the Hawks looked so bad in that game last time, but it was fun getting to see Wiggins and Carl Anthony. Carl Anthony, yes, thank you. Carl Anthony running around out there. That Wolves team, man, it's gonna be fun to watch.
I like watching
that team.
I like watching that team.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I said that at the beginning of the season. That was the team I was most looking forward to watching, and they did not disappoint.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got a tough schedule coming.
Yeah, and then 3 in a row on the road at Memphis, and then at San Antonio to end the week.
Yep.
Then OKC, man.
That's a tough week.
Yeah. All right. Goodness. Well, given such a tough week, what do we think record's going to be? What are we looking at?
Let's see here. Where did I put that file?
I got 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah. I think they're going to get back on track. I think they will lose to the Grizzlies.
Interesting.
Okay, 3-1.
Esteban? Calling a bounce back week this week.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
2-2. Yeah. It's fair. 4 no. No, I'm just kidding.
Do it.
Just fucking double down. I'm gonna go. I wanna say 2-2, but I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna go 3-1.
You got the loss status.
I got the loss. I think I'm gonna have to go probably the Timberwolves.
All right. Wow. What about you, Steve? Who do you got the wins as your wins and losses?
Spurs. They always have our number. They had Minnesota. we don't match up well with Minnesota.
So the second,
Yeah.
wow, I just realized that both of these are back to backs. Oh
Yep.
God. Well, maybe I should change to 2-2 as well. makes me a little nervous playing 2 back to backs in a week.
Hey, we might see Hardaway
Especially
sooner
with
than
those.
we
Yeah, I
all.
was gonna say we
Yeah.
might see him this week. Anybody want to change their pool
No,
wager?
no, I'm gonna stick with it, but it wouldn't surprise me if he got a little bit of run. That's kind of man, that is a brutal schedule, and it's back
And
to back on the road too. So it's like at Memphis and then at San Antonio back to back.
and then we only get a day off, and then we got to play Oklahoma City.
God, our schedule has been just atrocious this year. Like we have had no I feel like there's been no respite, no rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December looks a little cushier.
Yeah, it does. December looks a lot cushier.
Well, you know, there's two sides to that coin. I mean, when they had the lockout and they were playing 2 games a day, it seemed like, as a basketball fan, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, there was never a night without an awesome matchup to watch.
That was great.
I mean,
There was so much-
besides
there was
us
so much
losing a lot
basketball.
this season, I mean, it's been nice to see a lot of Hawks games.
Yeah,
It's
it's very true.
pretty much on every night or every other night.
Yeah, but Gene, that season was legit.
It was just game after game after game, just more games. You're like, how much can I watch? A lot, apparently.
I watched a ton of basketball. I watched so much basketball.
You know?
Man. That was like I would get home and be like, all right, I'm just gonna flip on basketball.
Because I think at that point, did
Just chill.
ESPN have an extra night of
Yeah.
basketball? Like they had it on. It was on. They
Yeah.
normally do Wednesdays and Fridays, but I feel like they did another day, or they had like specials on like Mondays or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a lot more on TV, that's for sure. I do remember that. Because I mean, they paid for all. They want to get their money's worth of product, right? So
Yeah.
they were running it out there as much as possible. But yeah, that was all right. So we got some predictions down. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully we're all wrong and they go 4-0 and just bust our expectations.
Yeah, we also we need to preface these wagers. Just we're homers to the nth degree, so it's 4-0 every week. But we also live in the real world. Well,
Yeah.
some of us do.
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally. We're actually legitimate basketball fans that sort of know what we're talking about most of the time.
Yeah, facts, all facts.
I mean, real fans are gonna believe in a jinx, and nobody's gonna say their team's gonna go 4-0 looking at schedule. You're just gonna jinx them. I hope
Yep.
it happens, but we'll see.
Yeah. So how about them Warriors? I guess we can touch on that a little bit. Good God, man, 15-0, trying to set the record for best start to a season.
With Luke Walton as their coach.
Yeah, that's.
Come on, man. Look at this.
And the thing is he's not getting credit for any of the wins.
No,
They're
not
all
at all.
going to Steve Kerr. Like that is a travesty. He should be getting head coach checks for this. Like elevated interim coach money. I am an
Wait,
executive interim head coach.
He doesn't get credit for the wins as a head coach?
No, they all go to Kerr.
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard that on Dan
Really?
Patrick.
Like wrong on a lot of levels.
I mean, come on, man. Give that man his just due, man. He's due those wins.
Yes.
That could go on his coaching record,
Oh yeah. I mean, we're looking at a all-time NBA record that could possibly be established here.
And it's gonna go to Steve Kerr.
It's gonna go to Steve Kerr, who's sitting on it. Well, I'm sure he's got issues going on, but let's just say he's sitting on his couch eating popcorn.
Yeah.
I
Man,
can
if
do
I
that.
had back surgery, I would definitely be on my couch eating popcorn and playing
Dude, I
video
got
games and watching basketball
some
as
kettle
much as
cooked
possible.
popcorn. I'm gonna
Mm.
cook. It's
Dude,
gonna
I
be
love kettle
delicious.
corn. It is amazing.
It's gonna be delicious.
Um, yeah, but I'm realize so I just realized who the Warriors are playing to go to 16-0 and set the record, and they should definitely get it. They're playing the Lakers at home. Like, come on,
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, it's
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
That should be record setting. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, it should be. But then the Lakers beat them. I think the Lakers beat them last year.
Maybe.
They were on a streak or something, and the Lakers won.
I
Um,
fully expect them to come out like extra motivated, though. You know,
The
I feel
Lakers?
like I feel like no, the Warriors.
Oh,
Like if I was
yeah.
chasing that record, I would be like, let's destroy this team. Like
Yeah.
let's come out
The
and just like,
Coco.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I fully expect them to set the record, and I don't. I mean, let me try and find their schedule.
I'm looking at it right now, and there's I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe a
wins
game
are
or two
next.
more.
Like they could go like 20 something and right?
They
Like,
don't play they play the Cavs the December 25th. Although they play the Jazz twice before then, who could potentially give them some trouble with how they've been playing on defense.
and they haven't played the Jazz yet this year.
No, they haven't played them yet this year, so that could be trouble. Like at
Oh,
the
and it's
Jazz on the 30th.
that's in Utah too.
Yeah,
Ooh, that might
on the
be
on
highlight that
November
game.
30th. Yeah, that might be that loss. That's the one. If I had to choose one where they're gonna lose it, it would be there. Although at the Suns might not be a super easy game either,
I
given how
saw
well their backcourt's been playing lately.
I saw Eric Bledsoe was hurt.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Never
his
mind then.
knee issue. So, yeah,
Never mind then.
and if he's hurt, I mean that's more shots for Brandon Knight, which
Who's
he's
been
been
playing
playing well.
lights out. I know he's on my fantasy team. I'm very happy.
I know.
Don't be salty because I'm in first place.
Oh no, dude, you will never hear me
Well,
hate
yeah.
another Harrison in first place.
Well, and either one of you, me or Joel's got to win that league always, every year. Otherwise,
Yeah.
something's going wrong. So, but yeah. All right.
Yeah, I would. Okay, that's my bet right here is
I got
that
yeah.
19th game they're gonna go 18-1.
Yeah. I got at the Jazz.
18
That's
and
that
1.
loss, which would be insane. 18-1 is insane.
Yeah, yeah. It's still like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, haven't seen them play a little bit this year though. That team is just
I think they were
on
saying
another
that
level right now.
You
I
don't
think they were
think
saying that the Houston Rockets that they got to 22-1, I think.
Mm.
After they set the record, I think they won their next 6 and then finally lost.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at this Phoenix game like Phoenix could beat them.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Let me say that wouldn't surprise me if Phoenix won that game, because they're ready for a letdown at some point.
Or
Like
maybe I'm
it's just
smoking crack and Gene's right.
yeah.
Look at
I
this.
don't know. I don't trust the Suns to do anything right.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight games on the road for them.
Oh my
Wow.
God, yeah. At Utah, at Charlotte, at Toronto, at Brooklyn, at Indiana, at Boston, at Milwaukee, and they're traveling all over the place too.
Good God.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
All within 6 to 8. Jeez, that's a brutal schedule. That's a brutal portion of the schedule right there. Whew.
I'm looking at it now too. They have another one later on in the season when they have 7 in a row on the road. They have a lot of like really long, like home and away stands. That's interesting. I'm looking at this. Ooh.
Yeah, they have 6. They have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, that's something. They are something. No, it's interesting. Just looking at kind of the records of the teams right now. There's a lot of there's not a lot of clarity yet early on in the season here, other than Cleveland and the Warriors are really good. Kind of everybody else is a lot more. Everybody's kind of jumbled up.
Yeah, I still don't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't really feel like we kind of know just how good teams are, except for Cleveland
There's a
and
few things we know.
yeah,
Cleveland's good. Golden State's good. And there's a bunch of other teams that are kind of good. We don't know how good yet. Philadelphia's terrible. Like
yeah, they're bad.
historically terrible. The Pelicans are bad because they've been so injured. The Lakers are bad, and the Nets, who beat us, are bad as well. That's kind of depressing. But other than that, it's kind of just a jumble of a bunch of other teams.
Yeah, and we know that the Kings are a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, seriously, that'll be interesting to see when that blows up. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That'll be fun. All right. So bum juice players of the week. Who we got? I got a nominee for you all.
Bum juice.
Well, actually, I have a couple. Let me pull this back up. I want to say Delova Belova. Just whatever. That guy's terrible, but he actually had a pretty good game. So, I either have Bojan Bogdanovic or Quincy Acey.
What about Darren Collison?
How did he play? Oh yeah, he's pretty bad as well.
What did he
not quite bad enough.
What did he not do? Did he not do anything great?
So he was 3 of 9 for 7 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. Plus or minus was 0. He was the definition of mediocre.
Yeah, okay. I guess he wasn't officially bum juice, but he didn't really do anything either. Let's see, Quincy Acey or who else? Costa Koufis?
Or Bojan Bogdanovic.
What about Costa Doofus?
He actually had a pretty game. 6 of 9, 13 points, 6 rebounds.
Okay, all right.
Decent effort.
Yeah, I guess. Shit, man.
I'm gonna go Quincy Acey because he had the lovely distinction of having more fouls than he had. He had as many fouls as he had other stats combined.
Yep. Okay. Done.
He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 block.
Done.
And 3 fouls.
Quincy Acey, you are the bum juice player of the week.
And he got that weird. He randomly started that game for some reason. It was just bad. Yeah, that's a bad stat line, man.
Yeah, you had more fouls than everything else combined.
Yeah,
that is great.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is great.
Rough. That's like, I feel like we need a name for that. I feel like there is a name for that.
Wow, I just saw that.
I feel like Zach Lowe said that at some point in time.
I just saw that the clock kid, the kid who got busted for bringing the clock, he's seeking $15 million in damages.
Oh,
what?
Man. I mean, that seems excessive, but
what?
They do owe him. They probably owe him some money. That's
$15 million. Okay, it's like. It's like, okay, man, just throw out a number, whatever you want.
Well, that's like what we were talking about, the other day with like Cephalos's thing, where it was like, you just throw out a number and then settle for something less than that.
Yeah.
Because they will settle with him because they definitely treated him pretty reprehensibly.
Yeah. 15 million. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bunch.
Seems like a lot, maybe. I don't know, but yeah. Just going to the Cephalosha thing real quick. that Arnovitz little short article was pretty good. It just said that the cops were definitely out of line, and I don't think that personally. I don't think that he'll. They're probably not going to be far off from that 50 million or whatever he's requesting. He's not. They're not going to be very far off from that.
Yeah, he's gonna get definitely get something, that's for sure. Which yeah. Um, all right. Does anyone have anything they want to add before we go on to Thanksgiving special? That's what
Yeah. No, not really. Something that can wait. It's kind of like a broader topic.
cool. Steve, you got anything? Are you even still there? Hello.
Esteban.
Esteban.
Esteban. Esteban. He's
Oh
got
man.
hydrogen psychosis. It's the crazy eye. Get him out of the fucking water.
Oh man.
Life Aquatic for anyone who likes good movies.
Yeah, that movie is amazing. I kind of want to go watch it right now. Really, what I want to watch, I'm gonna go watch Star Wars at some point.
Which one?
The original trilogy. Just watch the whole thing.
Wait, is this on? Are you guys there still?
Oh
what
my
up?
God.
What up, Laura?
What's up, y'all? How
Hi.
you guys doing? Listening to you guys.
Uh,
Long-time listener of the show, you guys.
Yeah.
Long-time
You're like
listener
our
of the show.
first guest on the
Yeah,
show.
you're the first guest. Welcome.
I had to figure out how to turn the mic on this thing, but I totally figured it out. I'm so good at this, you
Turn
guys.
my mic on.
I'm so
Turn
good.
my mic on.
So good.
Hey,
Nice.
hey fam, turn my mic on.
Fam, what's up, fam? What's going on?
Yeah.
How's your
Well,
Dean?
now that we have you on here real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are you feeling about the Hawks season so far?
You know, listen, it's early on in the season. There are some things that they need to improve on. They have some opportunities, as I like to call them. But my services are available as a box out coach for free. Coach Bud, Steve Holman, if you guys are listening, I'm really good at boxing out. So that is, I think, one of their biggest things right now they need to work on, boxing out. That's the key to the game right there. Key to the game. Mhm.
And the thing is she's not wrong at all. She's
Nope.
not wrong.
They definitely need to work on that, as evidenced by that Cleveland game where they got thrown around all over the place.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Put your butt
I
in the
also
guy and back him up.
I need less perimeter shots. Can we drive to the basket? Let's get it. Let's draw some fouls. Let's do this, you guys. You know how to do this. And I feel like they're, they think maybe they're playing like around the world or something, and that's not what they're doing right now. They're playing an actual game.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Aggression. We need to be aggressive. Stay aggressive. Not having Teague.
That hurts. It hurts more.
It's. I think just overall for this week, I think that's the kind of broader thing is we miss Jeff Teague when he's not in the lineup and when he's not playing at an all-star level.
Yep.
I agree.
Well, I think we said at the beginning of the season that if Teague is the MVP of the team, that means they went pretty far in the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
I think it still is going to happen, but they've got to work on some stuff. Schroeder, I like what I'm seeing from him, but he's a little sloppy with the ball, so I need him to clean that up a little bit. But like I said, there's some opportunities. There's some really good things I'm seeing. Still love Coach Bud. You know what I'm saying? So some positive things going on here. It's good stuff here. It's good stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sharing, Laura.
I'm really
lovely.
I'm
very good insight.
Sharing is caring.
We appreciate that, fam.
Hey, no problem. Hold on. Back to your regularly scheduled host. Hold on one second.
All right. See you later.
Deuces. That was our first guest.
First guest. That was a success, I think.
Yeah, that was. Very insightful comments.
First guest, excited basketball fanatic, has great opinions on the team, and we would love to have her back.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
headset hunting. We're gonna turn her into more than a guest.
Absolutely. Excellent.
Yes.
That's good to hear.
Everyone needs new headsets, man.
So Yeah, we can discuss offline. But I've been I've
Look
been
for
seeing
Black
some
Friday
deals.
deals.
I've been looking.
Black Friday deals. All about it.
Sweet.
Anyways, yes, Star Wars. As I was saying, I'm so very excited for that movie. It's going to be amazing. I
Definitely.
have high hopes. I have high hopes for what J.J. Abrams is doing up there. And it's like less than a month away, which is
Like
crazy.
22 days, right?
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
ready.
I have all of them on my hard drive, all six. So I think I'll probably start that maybe a week or so out from
Yeah,
when
you
I've
know, I
seen it.
thought about watching all of them, but I think I'm just gonna watch the original trilogy because I don't think I'm gonna, it's not gonna be directly impacted by the first trilogy as much.
Well, I
And
hope
if I can avoid episode one, which was not good objectively,
Yeah.
better for it.
I hope you got them on VHS, because when they released it on DVD, they had to add all that BS CGI to the original trilogy.
If he doesn't watch
So
it.
I'm pretty sure we have them on VHS somewhere at my parents' house back home, but I do not have them here. So that's a
I was
bummer.
gonna say definitely at your parents' house you would have it.
Yeah, they're definitely somewhere, in some box somewhere. Might be worth finding actually when I'm
No,
home
mine are
for the
all
holidays.
pirated and ripped from the internet. Thanks, internet. Appreciate that.
But yeah, this could be awesome. Anyways, so kind of wrap things up here. We'll do a little fun thing since it's the week of Thanksgiving. Everybody's excited. Get to go eat some turkey, some mashed potatoes. Some
Mac and
pie,
cheese.
mac and cheese. We never have mac and cheese at my Thanksgiving.
Dressing.
Ugh, this man,
uh,
why not?
I don't know.
I
Actually,
think
don't know.
that's on
That's a
you,
good
Colin.
question.
I think that's on you.
Maybe I could start something. Anyways, but yeah, stuffing.
Do you
Stuffing's
get to
my
go
favorite.
home or are you staying there?
I'm actually going up to Oregon, hang out with my cousins Josh and Will, we're
Oh,
doing a
Josh. Oh, nice.
little West Coast Thanksgiving celebration
Nice.
out here. So I actually just have a group message from them right now. Yeah, so
Sweet.
we're all be eating delicious food. Kind of Steve brought up the good idea of talking about what's everybody's favorite thing to do after eating. So since you're a question, why don't you start us off, Steve? Yeah.
No problem. Our family's big about bowling, so every year, man, we put down turkey, we put down the dressing, all the fixings, and we hit the lanes for a good 4 to 5 hours. Just
Witness.
throw
Dude,
rocks,
that's awesome.
man.
We also bowl in my family as well.
Boom. See?
every night after gorging ourselves all day, we go out and bowl for the listeners that don't know, my mom grew up in a really small town in Wisconsin. That's where we do Thanksgiving, and literally the only thing to do is go bowling. But bowling's also awesome, so that works out super well. Yeah, we roll some thunder, as my dad likes to say, and then do
Yeah.
shots of kamikazes at the bowling alley.
Take a
Awesome.
The family shot kamikazes, which I'm apparently in charge of making this weekend for our West Coast adventure.
Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, more directly after eating, I usually watch football, and as I've gotten older, I fall asleep easier and easier on the couch while watching football directly after eating.
Yeah, we usually after we're done, it's usually my sister's yelling a lot and talking about everybody with my mom, like gossip, gossip, gossip girls. And this year, I don't know where we're gonna be yet. I think we'll probably be at my mom's, but this year I think I'm gonna come a little better prepared. I think I'm gonna bring the hard drive, couple. I might try and squeeze in the Wii, but I don't know. Definitely the hard drive, so I can watch a movie or two. But I'm all about the pie, man. The sweet potato pie. That's me. After a good meal, That's
What I'm doing tomorrow is cooking some pies. Oh,
that's
yeah.
right, man. But yeah, we don't really go out or do much. I usually try and hit wherever Steve is. Usually they're wrapping stuff up or they're going bowling. Which I've had the pleasure of being acclimated to these
He's a
last couple
witness.
years.
He's a witness.
So I've seen the damage.
It's not quarantined to just Thanksgiving, fam.
Oh yeah. It's holidays,
Yeah,
any real Kasich Dickerson gathering.
Yeah, that's fair for us too. Like if we're in Campbellsport at all, it's most likely we're going bowling.
All right, real quick. Favorite pie? Go, Colin.
Sweet potato.
I would have said apple like a couple weeks ago, but then I had this triple berry pie that was like the best pie I've ever had. So I'm gonna go triple berry.
You can go coconut.
Ugh, kill me. I hate coconut so much.
So is there a difference between is cheesecake pie or is cheesecake cake?
No.
Or is cheesecake cheesecake
It
cheesecake?
says cheesecake.
Yeah, it's like I don't know that I classify. It's its own thing.
It's not a
separate
cake.
category.
It's not cake, but it's not a
Why
pie
is
either.
it not a cake?
Because it's not a cake.
What? It says cheesecake.
But it's not really a cake.
Yeah,
There's-
it's like it like doesn't
Frosting
like
on it.
doesn't go with the spirit of cake. I don't know. Like cake's got to be like this doughy, like I don't know.
something.
Is it the crust?
Mm.
Yeah, like cakes don't have like. Yeah, it
Yeah,
has-
that's actually a good point. Cakes
Yeah.
don't have crust.
yeah, cakes don't.
That's
have
actually
crust.
that might be a good distinction.
What
Cakes
about like a pound
don't have
cake?
crust.
Gene, I know you've had my mom's pound cake. That has a
Fuck
nice
yeah, I
crust
have.
on it.
That is some good ass pound cake. Is
I
she
don't know
making
if-
that?
I don't know if I
This-
consider that crust though.
Where is she? She's still in the house. Oh man. I mean, I'd say pound cake is more cake than cheesecake is cake.
I'm not disagreeing. All I'm saying is it's got a crust and you can put frosting on it.
See, I don't know if I consider that crust on a pound cake though. Like
It's just more.
in the way I consider like a pie crust or cheesecake having crust, I don't know if I consider like it's got crust on it, but not a crust.
Yes.
A separate entity of crust.
Yeah, it's like yes, crust is like a separate thing to the actual like.
All right,
What-
I'm slowly being convinced because now I'm having all these thoughts popping up in my head. Like I've never seen a layered cheesecake, like a double-decker stacked cheesecake.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think you might be
Now
onto something
I'm actually
though,
getting
man.
kind of sad, and I might need to cover up my wounds with cheesecake.
I think you might be onto something. Can we do like a double-decker cheesecake that's like the top is like strawberry flavored and then the bottom's like
Dude, how about
like
a how
chocolate
about
or
a
something?
Neapolitan cheesecake? You get
Oh my God.
strawberry, chocolate,
What?
and vanilla cheesecake, and just
Oh my
God, man.
god.
stack it
Oh.
together.
My God.
Mind fucking blown.
I think we're onto something here, boys. That
How
sounds
do-
amazing.
How? How do I have that? How do I get that to my gullet?
Well, first you got to keep it off the floor, though.
Golly. Yeah, seriously.
Oh man.
2 words, floor salmon.
Maybe train Tron to carry your food from now on. He seems fairly nimble.
God. It's awful.
Oh man. I really want Neapolitan cheesecake right now, though.
Yeah. I also
if
had
any of
one.
our listeners knows of a recipe, please send it to us.
Yes, send it to any one of us and we need that. I also had one more Thanksgiving edition. If you were to host a Thanksgiving dinner and you could invite 3 NBA players, who would they be?
Current or of all time?
Anytime.
Okay. So I know my first one straight off the jump because he was my favorite player growing up, and he seems like a really awesome human being. David the Admiral Robinson.
David Robinson. Okay.
Um,
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go also. I'm gonna go the Iceman, George Gervin.
Okay.
Man, I'm going a lot of Spurs right now.
Yeah.
The Iceman, because he seems like a smooth cat, good to hang out with. And Dr. J.
Nice.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
I would probably go. Let me think.
All right, I'm gonna jump in here.
Yeah, you go.
I'd go Bill Russell.
Nice.
I'm gonna go Grant Hill.
Oh, that's a good one.
And
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna,
a really good one.
and I'm gonna throw in Sheed. He's bringing drinks.
Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. Man, those are all good answers.
Oh wait, we're gonna hop over the phone lines real quick. We got a caller.
No, you can just say it.
Um,
Say it. Just tell 'em what-
Caller, what would be your 3
Here you go.
picks?
Here you go. Just say it. Oh, sweet goodness. Wait, is this thing on again? Okay, wait, hold on.
Is my mic on?
Wait a minute. Okay,
Turn my
Bill
mic on.
Russell. Bill Russell. Michael Jordan.
Go ahead and say KG as your last one.
Scottie
I've
Pippen.
already met KG, so I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I
It's
told him I
Scottie
loved
Pippen.
him. Okay, it's happened. And either Spud Webb or Muggsy Bogues.
Where's Scottie Pippen?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I can handle that many tall men around me at one time. I need somebody small. You know, gotta put
Oh,
the tiny guys in for good reason. Also, they obviously were determined to make it to the NBA, being as tiny as they were, and they were
Yeah.
awesome. They were awesome. So I would like to know how they did that.
Fair. I feel like Scottie Pippen would be wildly entertaining.
He
as a
would be,
guest,
but
now
he's
that I'm
like
thinking
one of
about
my
it.
he's like one of my childhood heroes. So I don't know if I can like handle the possibility of that being shattered in any way. I can't do it.
And you know it would be.
It would be, and I can't. I love Scottie Pippen. His number with the Bulls is in one of my email addresses from high school. I love him, and I can't do that to myself. But I could totally talk to MJ for sure. I mean, he's amazing, and I love him.
Fair. All right.
Yeah. Also, I would bring my mom there so she could finally marry him like she wants. True story.
Nice.
All right. Later, people.
All right.
Later.
All right, Gene, what you got?
I would probably go. I'll go with. I go Iverson.
Nice.
I'd go Shaq. And the last one, Iverson, Shaq, and I probably go Grant Hill. I probably go Grant Hill.
Grant Hill just seems like he'd be such an awesome dude to hang out with.
Yeah, I probably go Grant Hill. Definitely.
And he's a minority owner of the Hawks.
That's right.
Yes.
there's
Yes. Full circle.
And he knows Kristen Ledlow.
that. Yeah.
Yep. Count it.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Well, so I think we're going to end it there. And I'm going to go scour the internet for Neapolitan cheesecake recipes.
Colin, I'm gonna mail you a Butterfinger cheesecake overnight.
You
Is
know,
that
I
a
would still
thing?
probably eat it. That actually sounds kind of good.
Is that a thing? How do we make that a thing?
Butterfinger cheesecake?
I'm sure that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out there.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where?
We should be more worried about this Neapolitan.
Yeah. I'm going to take a look. I'll let you all know what I find. I'll
Can I
let the
have
listeners
both?
as
Is it
well know
possible
what
to
I
have
find.
both?
Cool.
If we find a good recipe, we'll tweet it out later with our convenient our name, at ATL Hawks Nest on Twitter. So hit us up if you want. If you know a recipe already and you want to save some time looking, please send it to us. Or email at atlhawksnest@gmail.com. So hit us up if you have questions. Man, I really want that cheesecake.
Yeah, man. I want some cheesecake, dog.
All right, goals for next week: 4-0 and Neapolitan cheesecake.
Yep.
Done.
Those good goals. Good goals. All right. Well, we'll sign off there. Thanks for listening in, and go Hawks.
Go Hawks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Talk to y'all next week.
Happy Turkey Day.